So this is the discussion for subnetting. Okay. In my opinion, subnetting is a very important topic. Okay. If you were to take exam, apply for a job in relation to network, say administrator or technical support, expect for technical exam there's a subnetting. Uh, Also, if you're to take certification exam, you would expect there's a subnetting. Also, if you were to move, of course, you were to move for module 2. Uh, there are configurations there on the first part. You will be asked to do the subnetting. Okay, so you have to pay attention with this discussion. Okay, so let's start. So the reason why there is this process of subnetting is to conserve IP address space. IP address space. Okay, let us consider this topology here. So like I have here a department sales. Needs 100 hosts. Okay, uh, I'll delete this first. Okay, sale needs 100 hosts. So if I were to assign a network address for 100 hosts, the best is a class C, right? A class C. So take note, in a class C, we discussed last time that there are around there are 250 there are 254 IP addresses, right? So let's say if I were to assign this class C here, so a 192.168.10.0, there are 254 IP addresses, but I only need 100. So what happens to the 154? It will be left out. Okay, so why don't I assign it here in the marketing that has 30 hosts? You will learn in Cisco 2, if you were to manage your network, local area network, like in this case, you better to set up VLANs, and then requirement for VLAN is to separate the broadcast domain. And one requirement is that in each VLAN or department, there should be a designated network. So let's say I will assign a 192.168.10.0 here for the sales, and say I will assign a 192.168.11.0/24 for the marketing. Much more here. Say I have assigned a class C network here, and I will only use 30 hosts. So the 224 will be left out. Okay, so that's the use of the subnetting. In the subnetting is what we will do is to divide this large network 192.168.10.0. So there will be a division to accommodate the 100 hosts. There will be another division for the 30. Okay, so again, subnetting. This is the uh, this is the process of dividing a large network into small network known known as subnets. Okay, that's the use of this subnetting. Okay, it has this working formula. The number of usable hosts per subnet is 2 raised to m minus 2, where m is the number of host bits. Let's consider again, let's go back here to the class C. Okay, so let's work on with this formula. No? So again, in a class C, applying the formula, but take note that the m for class C, m is the number of host bits, this one, there are around 8, right? Or you take a look, this is what we discussed last time. We say that in a class C, there are 8 host bits. There, oh. Okay? Number of host bits. Okay? 8. So, let me go back here. So, let's say, with that one, so at m, at m equal to 8 in a class C, so applying the formula, this one, 200, that's 2 raised to, I'll have it here. Ay, nangyari. Paste. Ay, ayaw. Let me try again. Ayaw talaga. Anyways, so that's 2 raised to 8 minus 2. Okay? And that is minus 2. And that is equal to 254 hosts. Right? So let's say we reduce the m. Okay? We reduce the value of the m. Say, example, let's say we make it at m of 7. M equal to 7. Okay? So, applying the formula, we'll see, I'll just copy paste it here. So, at m of 7, So if m is 7, if there are only 7 host bits, 2 raised to 7 is 128 minus 2, that's 126. Okay, so if you notice, my number of hosts was reduced. So the concept is if you reduce the number of host bits, the number of hosts per network will also be reduced. So that's the concept of this subnetting. Okay, so in the subnetting, uh, say with my example here, let's have it have it have this it in this perspective. So let's say I have 192.168.10.0, and then take note that its subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, right? Again, this is the IP, and then below is my subnet mask. Let's look into the subnet mask. That in binary, right? In binary, this one is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is the M. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, this is the value of M, this one. Okay, uh 1 2 3 I sorry 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and then 8. That's the value of M. These are the 8 host bits. This one. So if we only have 7, if there are only 7, okay, the number of hosts will be reduced. So what are we going to do with this one? We make it 1. Okay? We make it 1. So if you notice, like for example, if I make it 1, okay, so the number of network bits are added. Okay? So instead of only instead of only having 24 ones, now I added one here, 25. And what happens on the number of zeros becomes 7, right? So this is that one, M of 7. And if we have this subnet mask, the number of hosts are reduced, and actually what happened there is that our network is being divided. Okay, so expected in the subnetting is the subnet mask varies. Okay, so by definition, uh, again, we divide a large network into small networks known as subnets, and the way subnets are being created is by the process involved is by borrowing bits from the host part. What we mean by borrowing bits from the host part is we make it a network part. Okay? Like this one, in here, before this one is a 0, right? So if we change it to 1, that's what we mean by borrow. We make it a network part. The network is being subnetted or divided. Okay? That's how it is. There. So for us to better understand this subnetting, we need to cite an example. Okay? So let's say, like in here, in my given scenario, I want to divide, okay, in my given topology. So example. So in my given topology, let's say my network address is say 192.168.10.0/24. I will divide this, okay? I will divide this subnet based on the host requirement below, okay? So which is sales needs 100 hosts, okay? And marketing needs a subnet that will accommodate 30 hosts. Okay, for us to easily work on with subnetting, I have this step-by-step procedure. Okay, I've come up with this step-by-step procedure. This is not an original procedure, I might have gotten this from other resources, other website. Anyways, so this is how it is, First thing to take note, when you deal with subnetting, note, always better to always start with the largest host requirement. Okay? So in this case, okay, so this is our now solution. In this case, we first start with who are the large who's the one that has the largest host, sales or marketing? Yes, that's right, sales. So you start with sales. So we start with sales. Okay, sorry, I forgot to write. Consider, we first consider sales. Sales need 100 hosts. Okay? So, uh, step 1. Okay? Step 1 here. So, my step 1 to the process of subnetting is to find M. W- Um, with this working formula, we find the value of M that will accommodate the 100 hosts. Okay? Find M. That's the first step. So let's try. We are to have trial and error. Example, let's say if M is equal to 8. Okay? Applying this formula here, diba? At M is equal to 8, copy ko yan. Say at M of is equal to 8. Ay, undo. So, I'll just write it down. Number of usable hosts per subnet, say, is equal to 2 raised to M minus 2. Say, if M is equal to 8, that's a default, right? So, I'll just have it na here. So, that's around 2 raised to 8 minus 2 is 254 hosts. Okay? I suppose everyone is familiar with this symbol. Okay? What I mean this one, ha? So, yan. We mean what that means is an exponent, ha? So, 2 raised to 8, it means you multiply 2 8 times. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. I already reached 8. And then minus 2, 254. Okay? So, at M of 8, there are 254 hosts. Okay, let's try 7. So, if M is 7, okay, M is 7, so this will be 2 raised to 7, and 2 raised to 7 is 128, minus 2, that's 126 hosts. Okay, so we try, let's say we try M of 6. Try M is equal to 6. Okay, so let's say M is equal to 6. So if M is equal to 6, that's 2 raised to 6 minus 2, that's 62. 2 raised to 6 is 64 minus 2 is 62 hosts. Okay? There. So, if I will use this, there are only 62 hosts. I need 100. Okay? I need 100. So I cannot use this one. Okay? So I only have these two options, right? M of 8 or M of 7. If I use M of 8, then I did not achieve the objective of subnetting, that is to conserve IP address space, right? Because there's too much wastes here. I only need 100, then there's that 154 being wasted. So the best M is this one, M of 7. Okay? So this is the right M. Okay. There. Okay? So after you get the value of M, so step 2, I'll have it here in step 2. Okay, step 2 is you find now the new subnet mask. New subnet mask. Okay? I generated the formula for this one. Subnet mask, say SM. Wait, better to have SM here. So SM is equal to 32 minus the M. Okay? 32 actually is the total bits. Okay? But take note that there are 32 total bits, right? This is 32, 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay? You minus, you subtract, these are the M, right? You subtract this, you will get the number of ones. And these ones are the ones that represent our subnet mask. Okay? If you find it confusing, just follow the procedure. Subnet mask is 32 minus M. 32 again is the total number of bits minus the number of zeros. You will get the subnet mask. Okay? Minus the M. Our M is 7, right? What we have computed here is our M is 7. So, 32 minus 7. And 32 minus 7 is 25. Okay? So, that's our subnet mask. Okay? So, we have is slash 25. Okay? Again, take note, diba? Last time we've covered yung slash ha, in subnet mask in prefix. So, again, so I have slash 25. We should know how to convert this ha. So again, 25 is there are 25 ones. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And what is this in decimal? 255. Okay? Again, there. So, I need 25 ones. So, I'll have another here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? I'll just add a dot and a colon. There. So, this is 25. This is 255. Okay? So, again, 1, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is another 255. So, now next is, I already have 24. So, I will add only one. That's 25, right? And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? We had an exercise for conversion. So, what is this in decimal? You always have this. You should always have this when you convert. Okay? You should always have this when you do the conversion. Okay? So, what's happening here? You should always have that when you are to have that conversion. Yung starts with 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 1, 2, 8. Okay? I think there. Yan. See, wala na to. So, there. So, we are to convert yung 1 tapos 7 zeros. Diba? What we do is we add those that has 1s. There's a 1 in 128. So, therefore, this is equal to 128. So, ang subnet mask the subnet mask is, so 255, 255, 255 dot 128. Okay? There. So, again, therefore, slash 25 is equal to 255, 255, 255 dot 128. Okay? So, now we obtain our subnet mask. So, our next step is, take note that in a given network, there's always one network address, one broadcast. There's always one network address, one broadcast, and a range of host addresses. Okay? So, that's our next step. Okay? Sorry, IPv4 yan. Subnetting. That is our next step. Our next step is to know step 3 is to know the network address. So in a given network, like in this case is sales, we need to find out what will be its network address and then its host address range, the range of the host addresses, and broadcast. Okay? Broadcast address. I'll just move this a little. And then broadcast. Okay? Broadcast. Pa yan. Broadcast address. Okay? So, I'll have a table here. Okay? So, this is the last part already. So, format. Border. Again, I need like 5 seconds for this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. So, double pala yun. Di merge. Merge, and merge. So now, let's now proceed. So, to get the network address, we always start with the given. So our given is 192.168.10.0, right? Sorry, 10.0. So the network address for the sales is the first network address, right? Yung given. Diba? Given. To, yan, given. Okay? There. To. Yan. Color natin. to. Iba naman. So, we start with the given 192.168.10.0. Okay, how do we fill this up? Okay, um, by the book is you need to find the rightmost network bit. This one. You look into this. But we obtained the subnet mask. Okay, and then the rightmost network bit is this one, yung pinaka kanan, the rightmost. And based on the conversion, it falls on the 1 to 8. See this one? This is very important. I will highlight that. Okay, that 1 to 8, that represents the interval from one network to the next network. Okay, so what you do with the 1 to 8 is you add it here. Okay, we need to add the 1 to 8. Uh, I'll have it here. Okay. Okay. You need to add the 1 to 8 uh, to the 0. So plus 1 to 8. Sorry. That is for you to get the next network. Okay. There's no need for the single quote. Okay. Ito hindi na mag-appear. You need to add the 1 to 8 to the 0 for you to get the next network. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, I'll just change something in the border. And there. Okay, you need to again get the ulit-ulit ako. You need to get for you to get the next network, you get the rightmost network bit. Okay, this one. It falls on the 1 to 8. So, you add it here on the last network, last number, last octet. Okay, yung rightmost network bit falls on the last octet. So, that is also where you will add. Okay, so 0 plus 1 to 8 is 1 to 8. Okay, again, this 0, you add it on the 1 to 8. Okay, and 0 plus 1 to 8 is 1 to 8. So, meaning the next network is 192.168.10.128. That's how it is. Okay? So, this 192.168.10.128, that will be our network for the marketing. Okay? The number before the 128 is the broadcast address. Okay? That's for the sales. So meaning for the sales, we have 192.168.10.127. And those numbers ranging from in those numbers IP addresses that are in between 1 to 127 are the host address range. So the first host is 192.168.168.10.1 up to 192.168.10.126. Okay, that's how it is. Just there. Okay, that's how it is. Let's go back here. Take note of the number 0, 1 to 126 is the host address range, and then 192.168.10.127 is the broadcast, and then marketing is to 10.128. So this is what happens. This is what happens there. So from the 10.0 to 127, okay, those are the range of addresses for the sales. Here, make it a different call. There, that's for the sales. So we already divided our network. So network address for sales is 10.0, and then the 127 now is its broadcast. That now is its broadcast. Okay, and then from 1 to 126, 1 to 126 are 126. Okay, are its host address range. So 1 to 8 now is now a separate network. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, so that's the process of subnetting. We just keep on repeating the process. Okay, that's how it is. So let's try again. Okay, so this time we'll work on the marketing. Okay, we work on the marketing. So again, this time again we consider marketing. Marketing needs 30 hosts. Okay, so again, our step 1, we are to find M, right? M. Okay? I already have this diba? Ito, I have an example here. So example, we already found that at M of 6 is 62. So this time, let's try of 5. What if M is equal to 5? So M at 5 is 2 raised to 5, which is 32, minus 2 is 30 hosts. And we need 30. That's good. That's very good, diba? Exacto. Okay? That's an uh, exact value on based on our host requirement. So, so this is now okay, right? So at M of 5, that's already okay. Okay. So next step is we find, sorry. Next step is we now find the subnet mask. Oh, 'di ba? This is very easy. Just if you find confusing a while ago, no, it just takes practice. This subnetting, if you practice and practice, you really absorb everything, every concept and the procedure. You will find this easy. So subnetting, subnet mask. Find the subnet mask. We only have a formula there. Just work on with the formula. 32 minus m. So again, subnet mask. Just memorize the formula, 32 minus m. So our m is 5. So 32 minus 5 is 27. So therefore, our subnet mask is slash 27. Okay? Slash 27. And what is slash 27? So again, in the conversion, you need this. I'll paste it here to have for us to have a guide. Say somewhere here. Here. Okay. So what is slash 27? So again, I need 27 ones. That's what it means. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and that is, oh sorry. Okay. And that is 255. And then next is still sorry. Still is I have I need to have I still need to have like 8 ones. So that's another 255. So, and then if I have another 255 here, that's already 24, right? That's 24 ones. Okay. So, again, I already have 24 ones. Just lang ng konti. Okay. So last is 20. Again, these are 8, 16, 24, and then 25, 26, 27. There should be 8 bits, so I will add 5 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need to convert this in decimal, so I need to have this, need to have that, copy it here. So 1, 2, oh sorry, 1, 2, 3, and then 5 zeros. Okay, add those that has ones. We need to add those that has ones. So there's a 1 in 128 and in 64 and in 32. So we add this 128 plus 64 plus 32. So that's 224. 128 plus 64 is 192 plus 32 is 224. Okay? And so therefore slash, so this is 224. So therefore slash 27 is 255.255.255.224. Okay? And then the last step now is this table, right? The table, I'll copy that and then paste it here. So, we stop at 128, right? We stop at 128. Okay. I'll just fix my table here. So, I stop at 128. Ay, ba yan? Tsaka. So, I stop at 128. So, what's next? Okay. So, what's next thing we will do is something, wait. Ano ba yan? Merge na nga lang natin. Okay. Next is, there's this interval, right? We need to get the interval. And how? We need to find the rightmost network bit. Okay. This is the leftmost one or network bit. In this side, this is the rightmost, nasa pinakakanan, rightmost network bit. And then, need to find in its positional notation where it lies, and it lies at 32. So that 32, what we are to do is to add, right? So this time, instead of, a while ago, the rightmost network bit falls on the 128. I don't want, won't add. So anyway, so plus 30, this time it's 32. Okay, we add it in the 128. Okay, we add that to the 128. Okay, so in 128 plus 32 is 160. So it means that the next network is 192.168.10.160. So if the next network is 160, the number before that is the broadcast. So, and what is the number before 160? What? 159. So 159. And then numbers between 128 to 159 are the host 159 are the host address range. So like in this case, it is 192.168.10.129 up to 192.168.10.158. Okay? There. Okay? I'd like to also emphasize, you know what, me in my case, I don't use this concept, yung finding the rightmost network bit. What I usually do for me to know the interval, I usually subtract 256 to the subnet mask. Okay, example like in this case, uh, 256 minus 224 is equal to 32. Okay, 256 is a magic number. They call it as a magic number. Like always use 256. Subtract it in the subnet mask for you to know what number you will add on the network address to get the next network. Okay? It's one thing I'd like to share. So that's it. This is how subnetting is. Okay? There. I'd like to work on here, So example, let's say so like in this case, what we're saying is, say for the sales, we use say slash 25, right? And then on this side of the network is its network add now based on our computation is 10.128, okay, slash 27. Okay, we'll add the subnet mask. So again, this is a slash 25 and this one is a slash 27. Okay, the slash 25 again is the subnet mask. So let's work. Let's see what's this. So I'll have some demonstration here. So example, I have a network here of 10.1. Okay. Okay, I'll use another one. 192.168.10.4, for example. Let's first I will not have first the slash 25 or 27. Let's just have first the slash 24. So take note again, my subnet mask is slash 24. Okay, and then I will assign so any number. So from example like in this case, uh, so for example like in this case, I have here an assignment of 10.200. So I assign this with an IP add of 192.168.10.200, while this one I have given this an IP add of, which I forgot, so let me first check, 10.4. So again, my assignment here in PC2 is 192.168.10.4. Again, slash 24 so slash 24 pa. So again, their IP add is slash 24. Slash 24. Okay? So we ping. Okay? There's a part here where you can send data from one PC to the other, and then you go here, and then if you notice it's successful, we change now the subnet mask. We make it slash 25. Again, slash 25 is 128 255.255.255.128. So also again this one, I'll make this 128. Okay. So again, now this time it's slash 25, and this one again is slash 25. Okay, I changed the subnet mask. So, and if you notice, they're not connecting anymore, right? Why? Because if you notice in our table, the 200, this one, the 192.168.10.200, it is already not in the range at slash 25, at slash 25, it is not in the range of the sales department. The sales, its those address range is from 1 to 126 na lang. Okay? It's now ranging only from 10.1 to 126. This one is a 200. So that's one thing you need to take note when you deal with subnetting. So 200 is not already a part of the sales network at slash 25. So when you need to observe the host address range. So at slash 25, so let's see 10.4, uh, it's in the range of 10.1, 10.2 up to 126. So let's say we assign 10.125. Okay, so I change this, I make it to 125. I made it 125 and see what happens. We are expecting that they are connecting because they are now in the range, right? So there, that's the subnetting, and I think I'm done. Okay. We'll have practice on this in the workbook. I will also double check if you understood this process during our live session, and I can I will entertain also questions during the live session. You may also ask me questions in Facebook about this if there are parts that are not clear. Okay, so thank you. Keep safe. Together we learn as one.